Hey everybody, welcome to Saairah Entertainment News. It's your girl Sonia. I'm here with Stephen Clement. What's up, Stephen Clement?
What up?
He's going to tell us about himself, about his music career, and all that kind of stuff. So, what's up, Stephen?
Well, I mean, it's a long time coming, I would say.
Long time coming.
First, I got to stop you for 1 second.
You're going to stop me.
Because the sports announcers have been doing this to my son, and now you're doing it to me.
What I do?
Stephen Clement is Stephen Clement.
Clement, I was just putting that extra emphasis.
I know.
I'm like, they think to hype it up.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm sorry, it's Clement.
It's so fun. It's so funny though. We've been going through this all our lives though. All our lives though. But yeah, it's been fun.
Well, tell me what your son is.
Running back for the Philadelphia Eagles, number 30, Corey Clement.
Yeah. Corey Clement and not in the house, but
absolutely
will be one day.
Oh, without question. Happy that he caught that touchdown for us in the Super Bowl and gave us our first Super Bowl ever.
Yes.
And both of my boys are Stephen Jr.
Yeah.
Both of them are in music. When Corey's not playing football, they're in the studio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's family.
It's the music in your family.
And family ridiculous.
Okay.
It's been going on for quite some time.
Okay.
A lot of writers in my family.
Okay. Writer for music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back in the day, disco days, Evelyn Champagne King.
Yeah.
My Uncle Rochaine.
Oh,
yeah,
really? That's my jam.
Yeah,
Shane?
Uncle Rochaine, yeah.
And it's still, you know what's so crazy about that song is that it's still popular to this
day.
day.
Yeah. John Fitch, that's my uncle.
Okay.
And what's crazy is he got paid twice for it.
Really?
Yeah, because of the movie, Low Down Dirty
Shame. That's right.
Yeah, he got paid twice.
Yeah.
My little cousin, Eddie Clement.
Okay.
Eddie is a Grammy Award winner with Usher.
Usher.
A song called You Remind Me. Yeah.
You Remind Me.
Yeah. That's written by Clement.
For real?
Yeah, that's written by Clement too.
Okay.
Again, Stephen Clement Jr. My kid's been watching me do this for quite some time.
Okay.
You know, with several different groups.
Okay.
And like I said, when Corey's not playing football, they're in the studio. That's therapy.
Right.
It's therapy.
Right.
You know, they as kids they got exposed to acapella.
Okay.
So they know that I don't play that turning of the knob stuff.
Right.
Go back in that booth and fix that.
Right.
Because when you get on live stage, if it ain't right, it ain't right. You're not giving the people what they paying for.
Absolutely.
First group I started out with was a group called A Perfect Blend.
Okay.
We used to open up for the Stylistics.
Okay.
For Russell and them at the Dell. We used to do a lot of things for the mayors in the city.
Okay.
A lot of their private affairs, as far as Philly is concerned. We did a lot of mayoral candidate stuff going on. Like we did a lot of things for when Rendell was in office.
Okay.
We was at all of his affairs.
Okay.
Showtime at the Apollo.
Okay, I saw that for this.
Yeah, my group won Showtime at the Apollo.
Okay, that day on that one that you showed me.
Steve Harvey was hosting it at the time.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that was how things really first started. Our manager from Channel 6, her name was Paula Henson.
Okay.
She got us started, and we ended up doing a lot of different competitions around the way.
Okay.
California, San Francisco. We ended up winning all those competitions.
Damn, really?
And Philly Magazine. Remember Philly Magazine?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we won Best of Philly.
Wow.
Yeah, we were the best of Philly.
That's dope.
So, and my aunties. My aunties, Direct Current.
Okay.
That's Deborah, Dorothy, and Diana. They had a group called Direct Current.
Okay.
And they were back in the disco days also. Patti LaBelle, you know the song If Only You Knew?
My song.
Those are my aunties singing that background.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my aunties.
Beautiful.
So that Clement's been doing a lot of music for a long time.
Okay.
And now getting a chance to be with Douglas Payne with Phase 5 Records.
Phase 5, yes.
And working with Tony, Sharon, you know, it's been Carmen. You talking about fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's been fun because you get a chance to hear that old school,
yes.
that real old school lyrics.
Yes.
words,
You know,
that background harmony.
Yes, yes.
The
real voices,
the real deal,
the real music, real music.
Yeah,
and the music that make you feel nostalgic.
Without question.
Yeah.
Without question, and that's all I'm used to.
Yeah.
Coming from an a cappella group, there is no room for making a mistake, especially when you got 5 different people.
Right.
You can't really weave nothing in there if that harmony is tight.
Right.
Right. It's been fun. That group was together for almost over 30 years.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. I'm the youngest in the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who was in the group?
Katrina Trowery. Van Fields of the Stylistics now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was with the Stylistics. And Gary Williams.
Okay.
Katrina Trowery, Gibson Trowery. They were husband and wife.
Okay.
Trina has passed on.
Oh, sorry.
She was the woman in the group. You talk about tight.
Yeah.
They had a really tight harmony, and it was hard to replace her.
Yeah.
So we didn't.
Okay.
And right now her daughters are carrying on that tradition. They're with their father.
Okay.
Do
they sound like her?
It's ridiculous. It's scary.
See?
It's scary,
crazy, isn't it?
It makes you. It makes us cry because when we listen, it just tells us a story. Because when we first started this, they were kids. They were babies.
Yeah.
So they sitting at the top of the steps listening.
Right.
These kids play musical instruments and everything.
Wow.
Drums, guitar, bass, everything.
Wow.
And they sing like angels. And they sound just like their mama.
That's crazy.
They sound just like their mother, and it's really scary sometimes when you sit and listen to them. But they're with their dad now, continuing on the group Perfect Blend.
Okay.
Perfect Blend is still going on.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, the original group has expanded pretty much since when Trina passed.
Okay.
She was the heart and soul.
Okay.
Of a Perfect Blend. Harvey Holiday.
Okay.
He used to have us on his show all the time.
Okay, really?
At WOGL. We did WOGL's 10th anniversary.
Did you?
Concert.
Okay.
Remember when the First Union Center?
That First Union when it was that.
Yo.
That was awesome.
Yo, we opened that show up.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my God, First Union. That's a
First
long
Union.
time ago.
Oh yeah. So we've been at this for a while.
People like, what?
Yeah, well, First Union.
What you mean?
What's that mean?
Wachovia. What is it now? It's something I don't even know.
Wells Fargo.
No, it's not that anymore.
No.
Stop
playing.
It's something else.
Wait a minute.
I
didn't even know that.
It's like I think it's that NG something.
Oh, the NRG station.
NRG,
wow.
yeah.
Tag, it's not even the Wells Fargo no more.
No. It was Wachovia, then it was Wells Fargo, and
it changed hands a lot of times.
NRG.
Yeah, it's funny when it was First Union. It was weird because our folks are a little different.
Yes.
When we would open up, this is not funny, but it's the truth. When we opened up a lot of times for the Delphonics and Jerry Butler and all them down at the Del.
Okay.
When you're opening up as an act. Mm-hmm. Our people are not really in those seats during those opening acts.
No.
It's just our people. It's just, But babe, when we did that doggone First Union Center for WOGL and that 10th anniversary concert, man, when that curtain opened up,
y'all was like...
Man, it was a sea of people.
Oh,
it was crazy.
Wow.
It was like 20,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the biggest stage I've ever been on.
Wow. That's an amazing feeling.
Yo, that was ridiculous.
Yes.
To have that...
and the energy from those people.
I had to kind of wake up out of a stupor because it was scary. When he opened it up, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And, I worked for Verizon I worked for Bella, Pennsylvania at the time.
Okay.
And then Bella Atlantic.
Okay.
And at that time, a lot of my bosses, they knew what I did. So they were in the audience.
What?
So somebody was calling my name and I kind of woke up. Like, yo, because
this is really happening.
White folks don't play. They in their seats.
Nope. They don't play.
They in their seats.
No, they don't. They're like, I paid my money for that.
They
I'm
are
be
sitting
right
in
there
them
through
seats.
the whole thing. I don't care what you say. I'm not moving. I'm not moving.
Yo, it's true.
I'm not moving.
But yeah, doing what I'm doing now with started out with a group called Never Too Late.
Okay.
And singing for doing a lot of the sound of Philadelphia.
Okay.
With Tony and Tony Gilmore.
Oh, Tony.
And
I saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing things with, because Tony, he's got a lot of his.
Let me tell you something about Tony.
Tony's no joke.
Tony can sing his ass off.
He's no joke.
I was like, I never heard.
Oh yeah, Tony's no joke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you talking about, and plus Tony was with Kool and the Gang for a
I
while.
know.
Yeah.
I used to love them.
Yo, he was with TJ or JT.
JT Taylor.
JT.
Yeah, JT Taylor.
That's the only person I recognize.
I know, that's the only person.
That's the only person I recognize.
And then when JT Taylor did the thing with the song of Regina Belle, Forever.
Oh yeah, Forever.
I used to play that song to death.
Yeah. But just, I didn't know Tony for as long as I've known so many different people.
Right.
I just really met Tony maybe about a couple years ago. Okay. But you would never know it. Wow. As far as he's concerned, he's Uncle Tony. Okay. As far as Corey's concerned, he's like, that's my nephew or whatever. But the chemistry that we have together is just amazing for us to know each other just for that short period of time. Okay. And he didn't come from that a cappella background. Right.
Right.
So it's kind of, it's weird because I'm really I'm strict about that background. Mm-hmm. And when we got together as a group, it made it really easy for us to get that background humming together. Okay. And because, especially when you can hear, a lot of folks can't hear. And that's part of the problem. Yeah. They get on stage and they're singing off key. Mm-hmm. It's a reason for that.
Yeah, you can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
Yep.
Can't hear it.
People don't understand that's what the reason for having a plug in your ear. Yo. Because other than that, you would sound.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't know what you're doing.
And the plug in the ear is, a lot of it is because what you're getting behind that microphone compared to what the audience is getting. Yeah. First of all, the audio, that the track, either the track or the band or whatever. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, it's weird to them when especially if they don't have that in there because they're either singing behind the track, in front of it, and it sounds, sometimes it sounds like it's an echo. Mm-hmm. And if you're not a professional, you can really mess yourself up, looking really bad on stage. That's right. Or you completely singing in a different key altogether. Right. So it's a trip. The first time I saw that was with New Edition.
Bobby Brown?
No, I think it was Ricky.
Ricky, really? Okay.
I think it was Ricky.
Okay.
And but it worked for him.
Okay.
It worked for him.
Okay.
That was the first time I'd ever seen that. I didn't understand it at first. Okay. Because I've never used one. Oh, right. But I get it. Okay. Because of.
What are you hearing?
It's just different.
Are you hearing? Okay, so.
Well, sometimes you're not even, you don't hear the mix. Okay. You don't hear the stereo. Well, you don't hear, a lot of times, you're mono. And you're not getting the same flavor.
Oh, my God.
You're not getting the same stuff that them people out there getting. Oh. When you're behind the monitors, sometimes those monitors are not mixed in, with, all the sweet stuff. Yeah. You're not getting all of that.
You're just getting plain version.
You're getting the mono
version.
Yeah, and a lot of people like that.
Okay.
A lot of people like that. But a lot of times, when you're on stage and the say the speakers are not set up properly, right? It's almost echoing sometimes. Yeah. And because you're standing behind those speakers or in front of them, and that sounds, something ain't right. Yeah. And a lot of people end up putting that in their ear so they can hear exactly what's going on out there. It helps. Yeah. It does help, but I never had to use it, but I understand. Yeah. I get it, because to be honest with you, it was scary. Yeah. It happened to me a couple times. Okay. But I was able to adjust. Okay. Yeah. If you're not paying attention, It's really scary.
Yeah,
because you can hear the echo.
Right.
And you're either behind it or or in front of it, or if you can't hear, you singing on the wrong key.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's the truth.
You know, I didn't know that it was that serious.
Oh, without question. Yeah. I understood when I first saw it. When I said I get it, because first of all, you want an award show too.
Right.
You don't want to be messing around with that. You better be sounding good.
So what was it like singing with the stylistics? What are they like?
Man, it was legendary. You know,
okay.
To meet the original.
Yeah.
Russell Tompkins.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of people that have been able to emulate him or try to sound like him, but they really have to do their homework to sound like Russell.
Right.
Russell has won awards for his intonation, the way he speaks, the way he puts those words out.
Right.
He's won awards for that.
Right.
But I've met a couple guys that have been able to emulate him after he left the group.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, Russell's doing his own thing now.
Okay.
With Russell Tompkins and the stylists or whatever like that, but he is the originator. You know, there are just so many different groups out here right now that, you know, are singing the stylistics tunes. And a lot of it is for, to me, especially when I did it, it was for out of respect for the group. It wasn't to try to make them look bad or something like that, or it was a what do you call it, like dedication to them. Right. You know, whether or not legally it's you're allowed to do that, or people have problems with it, that's another story. Okay. You know, a lot of times I'm here for hire. Right. You ask me to do it, and if I can do it, I'll do it. Yeah. You know, singing that background for, you know, singing those background stylistic songs, singing in the background.
I think the first song that comes to my mind is Bet You by Golly Wow. Bet You by Golly Wow. That's the...
And let me tell you, when you can sing that background to that, first of all,
it's in a very high key.
Oh yeah, but that's Russell.
Yeah.
But also their choreography is unmatched.
Okay.
You can do all the you know, trying to emulate them all you want. But I've watched them over the years, the guys that have done the real thing. Right. They are really smooth. Okay. They got it so down pat. They don't even look like they're working hard at it. No. You know, when you're trying to learn that choreography and do it, you know, on stage as a tribute. Right. Okay. That ain't that's no joke. You know, some of these groups, you know, they did, you know, the rocking back and forth. But not the stylistics. Yeah. Yo, they dance. The choreography was unmatched. And, you know, like I said, just to watch.
You don't get to see that anymore.
You really don't.
And I mean, people don't understand, like, when you're performing, like, that's a part of it. Like, you sitting there standing and singing, it's not. Yeah. But that whole package.
Visual, that visual is something. It means something. It means something.
It really does.
But learning, when I first got my opportunity to learn their choreography, that was no joke. Wow. And just to watch the original guys do it is effortlessly. It's so funny to watch them do it. Yeah. Like Arian Love, you know, and Herb. Okay. And again, one of the gentlemen that used to sing with A Perfect Blend, he used to sing with Herb, and his name is Van Fields. Okay. Van's been down here several times recording. Okay. Yeah, with his stylistic review. Yeah. But it's been fun.
How about when I got familiar? I know his son, Herb's son. Yes. I know his son. Yes. I think I met him. I think when I was in my 20s or something like that. But
they're polished.
We all know each
Those
other.
dudes are so polished. Yeah. To watch them, you know, I saw them on Channel 29 a while ago with Van, and to watch these guys early in the morning do their thing, you know, and just to watch them do those choreography moves that I had to learn. To watch them do it is so cool because they just do it so effortlessly. It's just fantastic to watch them.
Yeah. It really, I mean, it's music is an art in itself, and it's an art that you paint. You're on your own. So however you want to represent yourself is how you represent yourself. So tell me about you as a solo artist.
A solo artist, it's a little weird.
Okay.
It's a little weird. A lot of times,
you don't have a family. You don't have a family.
Yeah, I did so much with groups.
Yeah.
Acapella groups, R&B groups.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would sing the lead a lot of times. I go out front and do my thing. But I also knew I was going to go get in that background for a while. But now it's a little different now.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm going in the studio and singing my own background.
Right.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
I like it. The single that we're working on with Phase 5 with myself, it's called One Kiss.
One Kiss.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
It's just about done.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh y'all. You have some new stuff.
Oh yeah. It's like I said, it was very strange at first doing it on my own.
In the studio by yourself.
Yeah. I'm a crooner. Yeah. I love back in the day with Major Harris.
Yeah.
Love Won't Let Me Wait.
Yeah.
Everybody think Luther did that. Luther ain't. No. Major Harris of the Delphonics. He was the originator of Love Won't Let Me Wait. Everybody.
Yes.
Luther didn't do that.
It's funny how people can take other people's songs and make it theirs.
That's not, no. That was fun growing up with Perfect Blend.
Okay.
Opening up for these guys. Like I idolize these guys.
Right.
When first time I met Major Harris, when I think I might have been in my late 20s.
Okay.
And we were opening up for the Delphonics with Poogie and them. That was tight. Wow. That was cool. And we opened up for him. And then I saw this dude with this cowboy hat on.
Okay.
And that was Major.
Major Harris.
And I got a chance to meet him.
Okay.
Before he passed away. I spent a lot of time with Harold Melvin.
Okay. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Yeah, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I spent a lot of time with him. He used to get his hair cut at my uncle's barbershop.
That's so cool.
And I remember, Philly used to have some really bad major snowstorms back in the day. I remember taking him home one day as a kid. Okay. I remember taking Harold home, and I was like in awe because Harold wears that medallion.
Yeah.
And that medallion was right there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's Harold.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in his house.
Okay.
Professionally and
just chilling
or working.
Okay.
Remember, I worked for Bella, Pennsylvania, Bella Atlantic, so I was a technician.
Okay.
And it was so funny one day.
Oh my
I ended up with a job at his house.
And
they laughing at me going, what are you doing over here? So I go over there to fix some work for him. Wow. And it was so weird because Howard was gone by then.
Oh.
And it was so weird. I'm chasing this trouble, trying to fix their phone.
Right.
And the trouble was going downstairs in the studio. So it was so weird to walk down in that studio, to open doors for me looking for trouble. And you open up those doors and you see those blue suits sitting in there. That was so crazy to see.
Wow.
To see that board down there in the studio, knowing that Teddy Pendergrass been down here.
Yeah.
It was really something.
That's dope.
Plus, I went to school with his daughter. Well, Trudy Melvin went to Girls High, I believe.
Okay.
So I've known his daughter for quite some time also.
Okay.
Yeah, we grew up together.
As children.
Yeah.
Okay.
As children. So it was just weird as I was growing up, the people that I got a chance to meet as a kid.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and listening to Patty.
Yes.
And knowing that every time I hear that song, those are Clements right there.
Right.
When you hear that background, and if only you knew, that's my people. And it's been a fun time. Oh yeah.
That's and you guys have such a phenomenal legacy. And it's still being carried on through the children.
Oh yeah, without question. My boys, I'm so proud of my boys because, they understood. We have footage of them watching us at rehearsal.
Okay.
And they were babies.
Wow.
Before Corey won the Super Bowl, he's in diapers.
Right.
Watching us rehearse, and that grew on them.
Can they sing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Little Steve Jr. Yeah, Stephen Clement Jr. definitely getting it in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but it's just really weird to me as their dad. See, I never got into the production end of it.
Okay.
You put me behind the mic all day long, I do what I do. Mm-hmm. But the production end of it,
okay,
I never knew what to do. You know, I loved watching the production end of it. Mm-hmm. You know, watching people behind the board and I just never got a chance to go to class or anything like that to learn. Mm-hmm. But my boys were blessed,
right,
in being taught by my little cousin Eddie Clement, the one that wrote Usher's "You Remind Me."
Wow.
Eddie took them and taught them a couple different things. Also, Toby Boyce.
Okay.
Got a chance to just sit down over the weekend,
okay,
and teach these kids, show them different things about how to work certain programs, mm-hmm. and they ran with it.
Wow.
They know exactly what they're doing.
See, that's what's up.
That's crazy. Is that they can sit down at that board now, mm-hmm. and go from start to finish on the song now.
Wow.
I still can't do that, but my boys can. Proud of them.
That is so.
That's dope.
It is.
It's so funny to be able to go over to Corey's house now, and he would put me in the booth and go, Dad, like he's doing his thing, and he'll go, Dad, I want you to go over there and sing this for me real quick. And he'll give me a hook real quick.
Okay.
He said, go in the booth real quick. Next thing you know, it's already on the track.
Yeah.
Go in, I got it already, Dad. All right, get out of there. Get out of the booth, Dad. I got it. Like, you gotta be kidding me.
He can do your whole album.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You gotta tell me twice. These kids are good, man.
They are.
Just to sit and watch.
Is he using like Pro Tools or something?
He uses Logic.
Logic,
both
okay. Logic.
Stephen and Corey both use Logic.
Yeah, Logic is great.
Yeah, and
the people used to swear about Pro Tools, now everybody's using Logic.
Oh yeah.
I think they all are.
Yeah, and my wife at the time, LaTanya, Corey's mom, and Stephen's mom, she sang in the group Perfect Blend.
Oh, okay.
Right before we went to the Apollo.
Okay.
She was one of the original members at first.
Okay.
Then she just ended up being mom for a while, you know, raising the kids and stuff like that. And she can get down. Yeah, she gets down. I think more so on the solo.
Okay.
Than group wise.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she blows.
Does she want to have a music career too?
I don't know now. Okay. I don't know about that now. She's into everything at this point. You know, I mean, like she's got a lot going on.
Okay.
With the the CBD oils and all that kind of she in it. She in it. She got it. And getting a chance to get a master's degree and all that. You know, all being a mom at the same time. Much respect to that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because she definitely was a football mom.
Okay.
When it came to my boys
But you know, when you have, I don't have children, but when you have children, you have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
And that sacrifice means that you got to take everything that you want to do and put it
right
over here.
Yeah, all of that came from both sides of the family.
Right.
Like LaTanya's mother, Miss Betty Dunaway, gospel singer.
Wow.
That's Corey's grandma, Stephen's grandma. Oh yeah, ridiculous. Wow. So they got it from both sides.
Yeah.
So they can't help feeling like they are. They can't help doing.
I can't wait to hear them.
Oh yeah, they ridiculous.
I can't wait.
Corey's work, listening to Corey's work, Stephen's work. Like I said, it's just really, it's weird because I've watched them go from start to finish. And it frustrates me that I still don't know how to do that yet. But they know that they can get their dad to go in that booth and throw that track down for them real quick.
Okay.
And they know they don't have to make no adjustments on that. There's no adjustments that they need to do.
No auto-tune? No auto-tune?
None of that.
No auto-tune.
So it's been fun.
Okay.
It's been fun. And I think this project is going to be awesome with Phase 5 Records. I'm so proud of Carm and Brian and working with, they're professionals.
Did you ever hear the instrumental version?
No.
Okay, so there's an instrumental version. I'll definitely send it to you.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Kenny Sykes sent it.
Wow.
Kenny Sykes did it on saxophone.
Oh, fantastic.
It sounds beautiful.
Oh, I have to.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah.
Please send me that.
I will definitely send that to you.
But see, when you're working with a lot of different people in these projects, egos it's funny.
Yeah.
That never happened with these people.
Never.
I love it.
Nope.
Tony Gilmore and Carmen, we hit it off so well.
Yeah.
You know, it was so funny the night that we had our little showcase and we got together just for pictures. We were sitting in the pictures, taking pictures, singing harmony together.
Oh wow!
That's the first time.
That's so nice.
That's the first time we ever did that.
I would have loved
and
to
it was
hear
tight.
That. I would love to have heard that.
So we started laughing like, what do you think? What do you think, y'all? You think maybe we could do something together? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, but it's been cool.
Oh
but
my God!
I'm glad I got a chance to be with you, girl.
I know.
It's going to be a fun project.
It is.
It really is. Really is.
So you got anything else you'd like to say before we close this up?
No, just stay tuned. Stay tuned for One Kiss, Stevie C, aka Hollywood.
Don't call him Stephen Clement.
No, don't call him.
Because he don't like that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Clement. They call me Clement. But I was just
doing like Stephen Clement, like kind of like that.
If you hear what they call Corey on when he's playing on the football team, when the announcers for a long time.
Oh, they messed it up.
Oh, they was messing it up. But they're getting it now.
Okay.
A lot of them, some still do it, but not a lot now. Since the announcers know it, they make it.
Okay.
Yeah, they enunciate. They enunciate. They know.
Yeah. Okay.
They know it right away.
Okay.
They know it right away because it's something that we've always went through all our lives.
I think it's because of the way it's spelled.
The way it's spelled.
It's definitely because
it looks like cement.
Yeah.
Clement.
Yeah. It does.
Inclement weather.
Yeah.
It looks like it. But
did he really just say that?
Yes, I did. But yeah, it's straight Clement.
Clement. Okay. Clement. Okay.
Steve.
Well, my name is Trippette.
It is.
But they call me all kinds of stuff. Trippet, Trispit, Triple A. I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy.
I made that call. I made that call because I said I know that name.
Oh, you know my name. Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
And when I called, they said, "Well, Stephen is probably on my dad's side." When I called about Trippette, because the girl that I used to talk to her.
Oh, she did say that?
Yes, she did.
It's on my dad's side too.
On your dad's side.
Oh my God, that's so different.
As soon as you said it, I made that call.
Okay.
Because she's a Johnson.
Okay.
So then when she said that, that Trippette is on my dad's side.
That's my dad's side.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah.
But that name doesn't fluctuate around Philly like that.
No.
So if that name, you're probably affiliated with each other.
We all are.
Y'all are.
Yep.
Sure enough. You look like them.
I do.
I'm telling you do. I couldn't wait to leave here the other day.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
yo, what's going on with this Trippette? Yeah. She said, well, that's on my dad's side. Yep. Sure enough.
And I told you that, but it's so funny because I told you that. Yeah. Not that it was my dad's side, but I told you that.
I grew up with a girl, her name is Kimberly Trippette.
Yeah.
And her dad is a Trippette.
Okay.
Yes, and I made that call so quickly. I said, do you know somebody down there in Philly, Cam? She said, it's possible. I said, well, I'm going to tell you something. They look like y'all. They look like y'all. Yeah, so,
that is so decent. I'm glad I got an update.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a really big family. We're all over the place, but we're all related. We're all related. Without
question.
Yeah, and you can just look.
It's just all up in your face.
And because I look just like my dad.
Yes, straight up.
So when she said that, I was like,
I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get out of here. Yeah, straight up. So
this is a conversation y'all have no idea.
Yeah, y'all know what you're talking about. That's right.
So is there any last words you want to say to everybody?
No, just say stay tuned. Everybody have a good night. I'm going home and go to bed. I'm tired.
And you heard it first here on Saairah Entertainment News. You guys have a good day.